Alright. I haven't messed with my settings on here at all, so I think I'm just going to turn that off. I do not like the background music in this game. Let me check the volume on the game really quickly, and then I think we will go ahead and get started. 1 second. Sounds. Right. Okay. I don't know how it's going to sound. What's up, Aaron? All right. So we're on the PC client, which is great. I don't know how it's going to turn out so far, but everything feels very smooth. So that's fantastic. I'm still not sure how I feel about my layout up here looking, but it is what it is. I don't really care that much as long as the game runs smooth. So I think I'm gonna have to, oh no, I think I'm gonna have to set up a bunch of like teams and stuff like that now that we're on this version of the game. But I'll have to go through a whole bunch of these tabs and everything, unfortunately. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Okay. I think we'll have the, we have the new banner, right? Or this is the... Oh, so the Eastern banner is still live. And this is part 1, part 2, part 3. Oh, so we don't have the all-in-one banner yet? I don't think we do. And they are not 0.25. I thought these were all going to be 0.25, but I guess that makes sense since there's so many units. Hoi, 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 hoi. So happy we're able to get rid of BlueStacks. Honestly, I'm so happy. BlueStacks has crashed on me so many times in the last week, and the fact that they like said that they were going to release the PC client this week is so good, because they initially said that they were going to do it towards the end of October, I think. And I mean, I guess we're here. I do kind of want to check the actual settings if there's any other settings. I need to set that to default. Skip move village, yes. Colorblind mode, no. Offensive, change exterior, no thank you. Or interior, nope. It does say exterior. Should say interior, I think. Anti-aliasing is on. Landscape mode is off. Oh. Oh. I think I have to put my email in again to to log in, so give me just a second. I don't want to show my email. Aaron, I think I'm going to try to... One rotation is the max. Okay, it didn't actually make me log back in. I'm hoping that I don't have to do an entire rotation, but it will be one full rotation at the very worst. You'll 4-6 both units in one rotation. I don't know about that. If I get one copy of him and we still, like, and we're done with our tickets already, which is in 3 multis, I'm pretty much going to be done after that, because I need to save my gems for some of the Halloween stuff coming up. But, yeah, I'm going to start a recording for the YouTube video, so that way I'll have that and everything. So I'm going to do the intro, and then we'll just hop into the actual summons. So give me just a second, and I'll try to catch up on some of these messages. Alrighty, here we are. We're doing live summons on the YouTube channel right now. So if you are, if you're wanting to see me do live summons, or you just want to hang out and talk in the chat next time I am live doing summons and stuff like that, feel free to subscribe so that way you can be there next time, because I'd love to have you. But yeah, I'm gonna read some chat and everything like that. The banner is a 0.5 for the new units. It is a 0.1875 for everything else. There's a couple of units on here that I wouldn't mind getting, like maybe the Archangels, because I don't have those 6/6. Any Liz copies would be kind of nice, and maybe some Excalibur Arthur, but the rest of these not super interested in. But we'll go ahead and hop in, and I'm going to be reading chat and everything, so don't worry about me talking nonsense. I used BlueStacks for 2 games, and now 7 Deadly Sins as a PC client, and the other game was released on Steam, so bye-bye BlueStacks. Hey, that's honestly really good. Sorry, it seems very loud. We'll try that. Dead multi, it looks like. You doing one rotation? Already answered that. Good morning. Does the PC client work on Macs too, or just in Windows? As far as I know, they don't have Mac or Linux support yet. It's just going to be on Windows for now. All right, going in again. Maybe that's a little too low. We'll try 4. My volume's super low as it is, but it still seems loud. Dead multi, unfortunately. Decent SRs, though. I'm skipping. I would recommend people skip, honestly. This is not going to be a really great banner for anybody. I don't think so. Okay. No eye flash or anything. Got a decent pose, but that doesn't really mean anything. I got 3 Gowther, and his damage is terrible on his ult. Yeah, honestly, it's so bad. The ult scaling for him is just absolutely awful. Hey, we're getting an SSR. He's a 0.5. If I can get him, that would be great. I honestly could care less about getting the new Hauser. If I get Hauser, you know, that's great, but first unit... Oslo and Hawk. All right. I don't have him 6'6", but I don't use Oslo and Hawk anymore, so that's... unfortunate. Ugh. All right, now we got to switch over to diamonds, which is very sad. I'm not looking forward to spending diamonds on this. Oof. Got him first multi. You can have the rest of my luck. I appreciate that as a haul. I really hope I hope I can put it to good use. Not looking so good so far. Got Hauser. Wow. My red Gowther is good enough for me. Honestly, red Gowther's like absolutely got Chad energy. Red Gowther has been the best unit in the game probably since launch. Just randomly got up, so I'm happy. Hey, what's going on, Ace? Hope you get good luck. I do too. I really hope I don't have to go through this entire banner. The fact that they're rated up gives me a little bit of hope. But, dude, festival banners are so bad to me. They really are. They're just awful. I always end up having to go to 900. It's so upsetting sometimes. First unit again. Okay. What do we got? Oh, no. Zeldris, go away. Ay, ay, ay. And it's the blue Zeldris, too. Not even something... Which I think... I can't remember if my red Zeldris is 6'6" at this point. He's either 6'6" or he's 5'6". Okay. The lights in the sky, Sin, maybe? I mean, the coin shop Sins are on this banner, unfortunately, so it's not going to be anything, you know, super telling, but at least we're getting some SSRs. That last banner, when we did Ragnarok summons, oh my god, it was so bad. Oy, oy, oy. Any luck yet? We got 2 SSRs so far, Oslo and Hawk, and a blue Zeldris, but we're about to get something else. All right, it's a little deeper in than first. It's still pretty close to the beginning, though, so we'll go ahead and click through. Rip gems, yeah, really. 3-6 Gowther, let's go. Hey, congrats, dude. What do we got? Oh, my. Okay, what? What? All right, we got Hauser. Chad Hauser. Okay, well, I mean, we got... that was a really good multi. That could have been an Escanor animation, but it wasn't. 2 fake outs on that. That's kind of nuts, honestly. Okay, another SSR. Okay, very interesting. I'm enjoying with Ragnarok Deanne. She's very fun to destroy Margaret. Honestly, Ragnarok Deanne is so much fun. I love using Ragnarok Deanne right now. When you got lucky in the Bond banner, it took all your luck. It really did. That's the only... I think that's the only banner that I've gotten the... well, no. I got Margaret on 600 gems instead of 900. So that was a little bit lucky. Should we skip this? I think we might. Let's maybe click through a little bit. Because hopefully I'm not having to go through the entire banner here. We're putting it out into existence. We're willing it into existence. I will not have to get all the way to 900. 2 SSRs. That was crazy that I got 3. And I did pull Grandmaster Hauser out of that, so that's at least kind of cool. Actually, I don't know if this is supposed to be Grandmaster Hauser or not. I think it's just a regular Hauser. I don't know why. Yes! Yes! We've done it! We've done it. We pulled Gowther. 210 gems. That's honestly not bad. I'm very happy with that. We're still at 900 gems in the wallet here, so I'm not going to have to spend a whole lot or anything. I'll probably, I don't know if I'm going to buy any outfits just yet. I kind of want to try to do a showcase where I don't have any outfits at first, just sort of like a free-to-play 1/6 perspective on him. I do have UR gear, but we'll try him out in ungeared and geared PvP. Just to kind of get a decent outlook on the character, but I am super happy with that. Yeah, chat is blowing up. This is honestly very impressive. We got both units, so I can't complain about that. These little new notifications are really upsetting me. Go 300? I don't know. We could go to 300. It's only, what, 3 multis away? Should I go 300? I really probably shouldn't, but we did have decent luck on him, and it's a guaranteed SSR. We'll do it. We'll go to 300 since I got him so early. I feel really good about that. We willed it into existence. I didn't have to go all the way to 900, which is a huge bonus. So happy about that. Could get 2/6. Could be 2/6 here. Could 2/6 Hauser. I'm probably going to regret doing these couple of extra multis, but it is what it is. They are rated up. If this is anything like the King banner, when Festival King came out, he was rated up, and I did pull 2 copies of King very easily on the banner, like super early, which was insane. Like, that was probably the best luck I'd ever had on a festival banner. Like, I think I went to 300 and got 2 copies of him, which was nuts. So, ridiculous. Come on now. I love that this is on PC too. Everything is so smooth. I like the little cursor too. I really do like the cursor. What do we got? Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna feed that dupe until we do the 1/6 showcase though. I'm gonna save that dupe for now because I think it'll be beneficial for us to save it. I really should probably just call it there. That's back to back, is it not? We just pulled him back to back at that point. That's nuts. All right, we got a bad multi there. That's fine. I'm completely content with having a bad multi there. All right, last summon. Here we go. Nalyd's the people's champ. Put the new green mono. Oh my god, Escanor animation. Put the new green mono and or pulled the new green mono and got her 2/6 on a single and got Easton and Lilia of Desire. Hey, that's honestly really cool, Ghost Fan. The new green mono seems really cool. That was the only reason that I would have wanted to summon on that banner at all. But man, I don't know. I couldn't really justify spending any gems on that one. Hey, Escanor, my man. We got the boy. Damn, your luck, bro. Dude, this is not normal. This is absolutely abnormal luck for me. I normally get really crapped on by these banners. Okay, Escanor. And we get the guaranteed summon, or the guaranteed unit after this multi. So I already have him 6/6, so that's a little unfortunate. But I guess it's just a free coin for Super Awakening either way. We are rolling. We're doing good so far. Which, I mean, this is the end. I'm not going any further than this. You guys can't convince me otherwise. Alright. Jericho. I forget you have to click like in the middle or else it doesn't skip it. Alright. Here's it is. Okay, it's a Hauser. 2/6 Hauser, 2/6 Gowther. 2/6 Hauser, 2/6 Gowther. All right, what are we gonna get from the guaranteed? I'll give you guys a second to you know, make your guesses, and then we're gonna call the summoning video, and then for the people on the stream, we're gonna test it out a little bit in PvP. So if you want to be here for PvP next time, make sure you catch the stream. Third Hauser. I could probably see it being a third Hauser, to be honest. What do you think about Hauser? I'm not too impressed with Hauser, to be honest. From what I've seen of him, I'm kind of interested to test him out, but not sure yet. Archangel, Hauser, Blue Gowther, one more Gowther. Bad feeling about this. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Green Escanor. I think Red Escanor's the one on the banner. So 3/6. Okay, here we go. Okay, another Escanor. Sad. It's okay though. We got 2/6 Gowther, 2/6 Hauser. Honestly, could not be happier with that. I really like this Hauser outfit too. Like, I do like Hauser's outfit with that one. And this Gowther looks so good. I really do like this new Gowther. Like, the way he looks is fantastic. Did it not put him at the bottom? Why? Oh, it's because I'm on the PC client. Everything's not sorted the way I normally have it, I guess. All right, well, we did pull Gowther. Looking fresh. Got his, you know, sweet armor on. But that's going to be it for the summoning video on YouTube. So for the stream, we're going to go into PvP and power this guy up. But thank you guys so much for watching on the YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm super happy with the luck that we had with this one. Honestly, couldn't be happier. 2/6. And we didn't even have to go, you know, super crazy on it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alrighty. So let's take 10 years to power this man up really quickly, and we will hop into some PvP. If I don't get lucky, I will be mad at you. Oh, God. Ace, don't put that on me. I've had terrible luck for the past, like, 8 banners, man. You got to give me some credit here. I deserve this. I needed this as a win. Congratulations. I know. Golden Angel. We finally did it. You've been here for like the last couple of summons, if I'm not mistaken. I know you were at least here for Ragnarok summons, I'm pretty sure. So you've seen the terrible luck. I know. People see it. I will use the free multi then, or when I get it. Yeah, I'm kind of, I thought that they were supposed to give out free multis for all of the banners in October, but I got told by a guy from a comment earlier today on the news video that they were not doing that for all of the banners. It was just on the last banner and then the banner after this one, because those are the ones getting rushed technically, which is really dumb. If they would have gave out an extra multi for this banner too, that would have been so nice for, you know, everybody, which I honestly think that one multi isn't really that good of compensation, to be honest. Damn, I'm gonna miss out on a couple of SA coins here, boosting him up without feeding him the dupe. Should I just feed the dupe to him? Because, I mean, 1/6 and 2/6 on this unit specifically isn't really going to make that big of a difference. It does 12% instead of 8, and it deletes 3 cards instead of 2. Because it will save me a couple of Super Awakening coins, which might be kind of nice. What's going on, Anime Boy, by the way? I've seen your message. I just having to do a bunch of stuff here. His reveal trailer was so dope. Honestly, they did a really good job with the reveal trailer on this one. Finally got good things. Yeah, really. Feed the dupe, not a huge enough difference. I kind of feel the same. You got Chunky Boy Gowther. I did. I'm actually pretty hype about it. Is he worth summoning? Honestly, probably not. I wouldn't recommend summoning on this banner until the banners are until the next festival unit, or yeah, until the next festival banner comes out where they have more festival units on the banner. I really wouldn't recommend it. Like, he is rated up, which definitely helps a bit, but man, it just, I don't know that this Gowther is really going to be that worth having at the moment. Like, I mean, Margaret is kind of a pain, but if you already have Margaret, you can just use her in the meta, or if you already have Bond, you can use him to counter Gowther. So it really just depends on how relevant Gowther is going to be in the meta. So I definitely recommend, even if you're going to summon I would wait a couple of days, play some PvP, try to get a good feeling of where like where he's at in your rank, see how relevant he is and how many people are trying to use him, and maybe make a decision based off of that. Because if you can wait a couple of days and you do PvP and there's not that many people using him, then you're probably going to be fine to just continue using Margaret if you have her. If there is a lot of people using him, you can swap over to a Bond team or something like that, or just, you know, maybe an Escanor team or something, because obviously he doesn't have a buff card, so you're not going to have to worry about doing any sort of, you know, countering there. But yeah, not really sure. You just have to kind of feel around a little bit and see how it goes. Not really sure how I like these glasses. I miss summons. Yeah, King, we did pretty good, honestly. We did. I would still be summoning right now if we didn't get lucky enough. So I think we're pulling it back a little bit. Finally getting some decent luck. Alrighty, I'm not gonna buy any outfits for the moment, so that way we're still pretty baseline. I have to, unfortunately, power him up. I did already make UR gear for him, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Red Gowther has my UR gear. So at level 1, we already have 32k CC. If you're not going to summon further, maybe consider feeding the dupe. Yeah, I'm going to feed. I think feeding the dupe was smart here. Because, I mean, I saved a couple of SA coins on it, and it's really not going to make a big enough difference, to be honest. So I think the showcase will still be fine. I have enough festival coins to get him for free whenever he's added into the shop, so I'm not fussed about getting him immediately. That's honestly the smart play. If you have extra festival coins just laying around and you're waiting for maybe like swapping them out for a unit or something like that, because currently in the coin shop you can swap out festival coins for dupes of other festival units. So if you maybe already had a couple of extra copies of, you know, festival units that you didn't feed the dupe, or you already have them 6/6, like you could get Festival Merlin right now because she's in the coin shop. Bon is actually already in the coin shop as well. So if you have it, you can definitely just like hold on to them and buy this Gowther whenever he gets added to the coin shop. That would save you a lot of trouble on summoning on this crappy banner. So the problem is Bon can still stand against Margaret, but Margaret can't at all against Gowther. Yeah, honestly, you make a good point there. My Amelia team is pretty good against them. Oh, really? That's interesting. I don't use Amelia on a regular basis, but anytime I pull her out, I'm always impressed by how good she does. Wake me up when Gallon gets a holy relic. God. Somebody actually pointed out today in the Discord that demons and angels actually don't have holy relic materials at the moment. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I never really put 2 and 2 together, because the cubes that we have at the moment are used for, like, some of the cubes are for humans, and then the other cubes are for fairies, unknown, and something else. I can't remember exactly what it is. I think it's fairies, giants, and unknown, I think. But yeah. So we don't have holy relic materials for demons or for angels just yet. So I'm assuming we're either going to get a new creature's nest boss, like besides the bird boss, at some point in the future with maybe some Ragnarok updates and everything, or I don't know. Maybe they'll introduce those whenever they start releasing holy relics for those kind of characters. My Amelia team is pretty good against them. Do you think that they will have Mega or Ultra Super Awakening? I don't know exactly what their plan with the next like character leveling thing is going to be. Like, I would assume they're probably going to go to at least level 99. But I don't know if they'll end up just going for like a solid like level 100 with characters. But after that, I really don't know if they're just going to continue to increase levels or what, because at this point they really have, like, they've done all they can do with Super Awakening. So I don't know what their plan is going to be with that. When do you think Bond will get back in a banner again? Well, with everything going on right now, with him, with him not being able to be added to festival banners at the moment, hopefully he'll be on the next festival banner if they go back into adding, festival units back on banners. But I don't know, really, to be honest. I don't think anybody really knows at the moment. Good job on getting mans. Thank you, Aussie. 3 festival coins is a bit steep, though. Honestly, it really is. I kind of hate that, that transaction. Hey, what did I miss? We did our summoning, Naruto. You missed the summoning, unfortunately. We did pull the big man. Oh, we didn't even get to see the ultimate there. He killed him. Night Dogen. Margaret without his buff as burden than a help. Yeah, true. Honestly, if Margaret doesn't have her buff, she is kind of more of a hindrance than a help at that point. Awesome luck. I'm happy with our luck today. Honestly, very, very impressed. God, I really need to. I'm gonna have to go through all of these things on the PC version and set everything up like I have it on BlueStacks. Alright, let's hop over to PvP. PvP. I always use Amelia in PvP. Amelia's really, really good. She pretty much has been since launch, or since her release. Let's do some ungeared PvP first. What's Gowther's passive? Let's actually look at that. I don't know what a good Gowther team is either, so we shall see. Gowther's passive is increases allies' attack-related stats by 2% and max HP by 1% each time an ally uses a skill. A limit of 10 times applies when entering the battle. So just like the other Gowthers, he increases attack-related stats, but it seems like a lot more build-up, I guess, is involved. Maybe. Not necessarily. I guess you could hit that by turn 4 if you really used skills every single time you could. And max HP by 1% is okay. Should I summon on Gowther if I only have 360 gems? I'm guessing no, and save for Matrona for Bird, right? So from my understanding, Matrona does seem good for the Bird, but I don't think she's going to be like a must-have sort of unit. So if you would rather save for Matrona, or maybe even what's coming next for JP and Korea, I think they're going to have another Halloween banner after that one. We could potentially just wait and see how it's going to go for global at the moment. But yeah, I don't think I would recommend summoning on this banner. I don't know that he's going to be as useful enough for the the gems that you would have to pay to get him. Increases damage over time, I think. How many pulls? We did up to 300 gems, so the first guaranteed, and we pulled 2 copies of Gowther and 2 copies of Hauser, so pretty impressive. 210 gems. Yeah, we got Gowther on 210, and then the next multi we pulled an extra copy of him. Super duper awakening. Honestly, you're probably right. Imagine level 100 plus the 1. Yeah, honestly, he would be nuts. Level 100, then maybe UR gear for characters. I don't know. I mean, we already have UR gear. Maybe they'll end up making something else. I'm not really sure. I got Gowther at 180 in my first Oslo. Hey, that's honestly pretty cool. I really like Oslo and Hawk, but they're really not all that useful anymore, to be honest. If Margaret gets her buff off, Gowther is dead, so yeah. I think it's going to be kind of a CC battle sort of thing. Oh, I forgot we've got 4v4 going on right now too, which is going to make it even harder. What is a good team that I should be using for this Gowther? Because I really don't know what I should be using. Full unknown team. We could try a full unknown team. I don't have my unknowns SA6 yet, but we could go in full unknown. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Blue Merlin is actually really good for this. Ramen back, yeah. Gowther and Summer Merlin with the new Gowther. Or Amelia and Summer Merlin. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to try out. Use Gowther, Amelia, and Lolly with Rim in the back. Got Gowther with 30 gems. I got Gowther with 30 gems. Is Howler. Well, if you got Gowther so early, congratulations. Got Gowther first multi. Should I go for Hauser? Oh, should I go for Hauser? I don't think so. Hauser's kind of a miss as far as I'm concerned. His stats are pretty bad. Not really good. Saving for collab. Smart move. If Green Esterosa got a Holy Relic, that gives him defense and a 2-turn evasion. God, that would be nuts. LR gear. God, if they made a new version of like gear in general, I think that would be nuts. God, our CC is so low with this team, even with CC food. Can't talk right now. Let's put maybe the one. I'm not really using him for attack, but then we can go maybe him. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this works. Maybe we shouldn't use CC food with such low CC, honestly. Let's try evasion food. All right. Sorry, I'm I'm really bad at like reading chat while trying to play the game. Ram, Rom, Kyo, and Benny Maru. Big no. Sorry, Dogan. 4v4 is hard because you don't get the cards you need. Yeah, you don't get like a first turn merge or anything like that. We would have beat this guy in CC. Damn. How bad is Hauser? Because I got him in a single. It's not that he's like super bad, but he's just not as useful as you would think he would be. Like, you could try him out. I honestly probably wouldn't recommend powering him up. Because I got him, I might try to power mine up and like showcase him a little bit. But I think for regular players, it's probably not going to be worth it. Boom, boom. All right. So, if I'm not mistaken, we can just use this first turn and disable skills. Or disable the buff. And then we can use both of these skills and put an attack seal on them. I feel like the text on the PC version is super thick. Super thick text. God, he cannot use... he can't use anything this turn. Pumpkin bombs, baby. Nice team, yeah. Let's go for this, maybe. Nice. Thick text, yeah. Damn, update's very early. Yeah, they normally do that for festivals, and I'm not really sure why. Like, I've never understood why they do early maintenance for festivals. Like, I kind of get it, but not really. Alright, so I don't have any way to get rid of that. This removes buffs? No, it stuns. We'll attack seal. Even though she can cleanse this turn, we're gonna attack seal. That may be a bad decision, but I was running out of time. Decent damage though. The update scared me because I didn't do my dailies yet. Oh no, that sucks. HP defense. I'm actually using HP crit damage on him. Well, we got another Jack Blight, but it's a little late. He's already used the big move here. Oh, we survive. All right, we can attack seal again. We're just gonna stun him. That way he can't cleanse. Alright, he didn't have a cleanse either way. Merlin's dead this turn. He's been wailing on her. Yeah. Unless. Not dead. Okay. Interesting. Decent damage. I think my Merlin's only like 1/6, so it's nothing crazy. Okay. I actually got a decent bit of HP back, so that's good. I'm assuming he's going to kill Merlin here. He's got an Escanor card, so it's probably going to kill Merlin. How would you counter an AM melee team with Chandler? For some reason, I just lose if they have Chandler breathing. Chandler is pretty tough to get around. More often than not, depending on what team you're using, you just want to stall as much as possible and rush ults. Let's go for this, and that should kill them. I don't know for sure if he's gonna get immunity this turn or not. I wasn't paying attention enough, so we shall see if this stuns Escanor. I think he's gonna get immunity this turn though. Good lord. Never mind, he's dead. Festival Gowther's debuff's kind of satisfying. It is kind of cool, honestly. The effect on it's really neat. I like that they get the little like jack effect thing through them. It's kind of cool. Well, I'll tell you what, buddy. How about you get double frozen and I rush ult? Can't update the game yet. I'm not sure. I feel like every time the game updates, we end up having people who can't update their game for some reason. I don't know. Somebody was saying that there was a way that you could get around that, or like force an update or something, but I'm honestly not too sure what it is. Any settings I should change on the PC version? As far as I know, I don't think so. See, that did such little damage, it couldn't have even killed him. I don't think there was any settings that I changed like right off the bat. We'll look at them in just a second though. Where can I get a link to the, or where can I get the PC link? They made a forum post about it, but if I have it open, actually I can just open it right here. So this will take you directly to their website where the PC client is. All right, what was I about to look at? Getting sidetracked here. Any PC settings, that's right. Let me check. I don't think there was anything that I changed. It was already on Ultra for play speed. Power saving mode was already off. I turned landscape mode off so that way the cards won't be like over here. They'll be in the middle like I like them. I turned my sound off or my background music off because I don't really like it. Skip ultimate animations I turned on. Skip the move to village thing I turned on. And then I changed my AI settings back to offensive. But other than that, I don't think there was anything else that needed to be changed. Battle limitations. This is for, yeah, these are, I don't like having those on. Yeah, I think everything else is pretty normal. I don't think you really have to change anything. Is it worth the summon for him? He's okay so far. I don't know that he's just basically like a support unit, so I really can't recommend it. His banner is bad. His ultimate does not scale well for free-to-plays. and there's no, you know, festival units or anything like that on the banner besides him, and Hauser's not really all that great either. So like other people were saying in the chat earlier, if you have extra festival coins, you can maybe just try to buy him out of the coin shop next time, or like when you get a chance, whenever he gets added to it. But honestly, I just think it's a skip. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the link. Absolutely. Wait, this Gowther a festival unit? God, he is a festival unit. They do be slapping Merlin though. All right. Let's go for the total shutdown play again. Is this the same guy? This isn't the same guy, is it? I don't think it is, but he's got the same team. Because we ranked up, so I don't think it would be the same guy, but I did wait a little bit before my next match. Maybe he played another one and won. I don't think so. His CC was different. It looks gorgeous on the PC version. Honestly, it does look very good on the PC version. I'm happy with how good it looks, honestly. All right, we got another one of these. We can try to rush ult here to delete some cards out of hand. And then I think we won't be able to do that because he'll gain immunity. I maybe should have saved this Merlin card so that way I could try to attack seal. But I did get ult from it, so that's at least a plus. I have 2 festival coins and Merlin costs 3. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Merlin is so good too. It's very unfortunate about the time that she came out, because I think she was a really, really good character that got a really bad showcase, so nobody wanted to summon for her, which was just very, very unfortunate. I need to get this card off first since it does more damage. I think we'll use this. That was okay. Not crazy. Even with full ult gauge, that wasn't impressive, really. 58k on an AoE ultimate. I got both new units on 120 gems. Hey, congratulations. I actually went to the hardware store today and bought a bunch of rope. It'll come in perfectly for all the skipping I'll be doing on this banner. Okay, I thought that was going to go somewhere really dark, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep reading that or not. I just want blue Lilia for blue demon melee. God, I don't even know that blue demon melee would be worth using nowadays, though. But hey, you know, everybody has their own thing. Blue Demon Melee was kind of cool, and Blue Lilia has a decent amount of use, so I wouldn't say it's like it would be bad to use her, but I don't know, she's just not got, I don't know, she's not got a whole lot of use nowadays, I feel like. Someone tell me how to gear Festival Gowther. It seems like HP crit damage is going to be the best gear to put on him. You can go HP defense if you want some extra defense and some like extra CC, but it seems like as far as like trying to get as much damage out of him while still having HP gear on, HP defense seems to be the best. Dude, that rupture skill's actually killing it. Kind of impressed. I only have 1 festival coin. Oof, that sucks. I only have 1 festival coin as well. I have 1 Lost Vein coin. Because more often than not, I feel like you would want to have the festival coins, or like you would want to have the festival unit leveled up instead. I don't understand how they're not, like, absolutely tearing me to shreds by now. Is it 2 Escanor cards? It is 2 Escanor cards. Okay, smart going for Amelia. Nice, he did not kill there. I almost want to stun, but obviously I can't just yet. I think I go for this play because he probably drew more support cards for the other characters. I can't justify trying to attack Escanor here. He's got 3 usable cards here. He may be able to use, well, he may be able to go for a stun. But either way, this isn't gonna, this ultimate is not gonna make or break it. This match is going on so long too. Sorry if I'm not reading chat enough. I'm just trying to make sure I don't mess up the play or anything here. Maybe stun Escanor. I mean, I know that ult's gonna kind of hurt, but that ult sucks. Like, it's bad. He's got ult for both of those. I think we've lost this one, unfortunately. What do you think is a good Gowther counter? I don't know, really. I mean, I think Purgatory Bond is going to be the best counter for him, more than likely, but if you don't have him, like if you have a decent red unit maybe, or if you just want to use Escanor to try to, like, you know, because Escanor doesn't use buff cards in general, you could try that. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Like, we're going to have to, I'm going to just, I don't feel like sitting here any longer. This match is going on forever. Let's do, let's actually swap over to geared. What do we got here? All right, so let's go, let's do the same team, I guess, because that was working pretty good. Amelia and Merlin and Rom. I think I liked having Merlin over here. Need to make sure they have their gear on. She does not. She does. I know he does. And she does. Okay. See, I still have really low CC. Let's go for Gowther and Elizabeth maybe, and we'll go for Escanor, and that's fine on that one. See, I feel like we could go first in geared PvP because the UR gear is going to be so beneficial, but we may end up getting out CC'd here. Okay. Sorry, I missed some of these. Who's a better pick if you don't have both Ludo or Mark Valenti? I would say Ludo. Mark II Valenti's pretty decent, but Ludo is at least useful to have the Grace for, so that would be super beneficial in my opinion. I'd like to see a collab of I'm a Spider, so I would indefinitely get a Shiori. Shirori? Not sure how to pronounce that, honestly. 6'6" because I simp. Love you, Dylan. And Zippy2. Keep up the Gucci work, homie. I appreciate that, honestly. You didn't have to do that, by the way. Alright. I've got enough festival coins to get Gowther for free when he's put in the shop, so that's neat. Yeah, I honestly think that's the way to go. There's a new zoom in option, but I guess it's not on PvP. Yeah, so they have that option on, I think it's on, like, if you play on like an iPad or something that has landscape mode already, they actually already have that built in and you can use that, but I think it is only for PvE game modes. which is kind of weird. But it's kind of neat. I kind of like it. Not fussed about pulling him immediately. Yeah. Is there any giant Deanne that's worth using? Not really. Even the newest one, which is the green giant Deanne, is not very good. Let's see here. Let's see how much damage we get on Gowther if he doesn't die, which, I mean, we'll be able to hit somebody, hopefully. I think this might kill Escanor. It did. Okay, let's see how much we do on Gowther. We're type neutral here. Boom, boom. Okay, 51k. That's with gear on a level 1, though, so still not great. All right. Okay, I already read that one. I have Zeldris. I have a Zeldris Festival coin, and I don't think I'll upgrade Zeldris. Yeah, Zeldris's ult's pretty lackluster as well, to be honest. I'm not good on saving gems on this game. It's just so tempting when I see a new unit I like. Any tips on how to save consistently? Honestly, I understand like your pain here. It is very easy to just like summon on anything and everything. I think that was one of my biggest mistakes, is like once I watched the show and like started to, you know, get attached to the characters, it was a lot harder for me to be like, oh, I'm just gonna skip everything. But a lot of the banners are really bad. Like, you have to just look at how decent the banner actually is. Like, look at it from, you know, a standpoint of, am I going to get use out of this character? Is it going to be worth me actually spending diamonds on it, etc.? So, like with the last banner, although I could have made content on it as a YouTuber, I was like, hey, there's much better stuff coming in the future with this banner coming out, which, I mean, isn't really like a must summon by any means, but I wanted to have Gowther because he's a decent festival unit. You know, the Halloween Matrona is skip worthy if you're just a regular player. Like, I think if you're free to play, if you already have maybe the small green Deanne, like the Taunt Deanne, or if you already have Blue Derriere, I don't think that she's going to be like a must-have unit, but she is helpful. So it's kind of one of those things where if you really want it, you can go for it, but you don't have to, kind of thing. And then you just really have to see what you're comfortable with spending, because obviously a lot of the banners are either a 600 mileage or a 900 mileage, which is ridiculous to go over. Like, it's just, that's so many gems to have to spend on one banner to guarantee a copy. So it just looking at the value of the banner is honestly the best I can give you there. Let's see here. I can finally buy Fest Merlin. Yeah, honestly, get Festival Merlin if you don't have her. I would say get her over this Gowther for sure. Like, if you're thinking about saving coins for Gowther instead, I would say Festival Merlin would be way better, because I use her so much for Grey Demons. Using her on an unknown team is fantastic. She's just so good. Like, she hits so hard with the Power Strike card. It's ridiculous. And she's super fun to use too, because her passive makes it to where you can't one-shot her, you can't two-shot her. So it's really like a nice unit to have, honestly. Oh, this is fantastic. This is a really good way to counter Gowther. You can use Zeldris' commandment to get rid of his debuff, so that way you can still play. Honestly, props to this guy for using that. That's honestly very, very smart. Props to him. Very, very good. I really wasn't expecting that. I didn't think of that at all. Oh, I should have just attacked. He's gonna, well, he loses his buffs, but he's got gold cards in hand ready to be used. This might be bad, but we'll see. Sariel is a safe bet against Gowther. Honestly, I would agree with that. I think Sariel could probably blast through Gowther. Without 6/6, this Gowther's kind of trash, and Bond just destroys this Gowther with a level detonate. Yeah, very true. Sariel is a unit that just shreds almost every green unit. Exactly. Very true. These models looking so good, I might have to play with one hand. God. You're ridiculous. He did not play that how I thought he was going to, which is very interesting. We did lose Merlin, though, so that kind of sucks. but it is what it is. I think we go for this play and then maybe freeze on Zeldris, because we're gonna get Amelia's ultimate here and we've got 2 cards in hand at least, so could be interesting. Is there any decent giant DN that's usable for PvP or PvE besides the New Year's one? The blue DN I think is the most versatile, but even then she's super old, so her stats are pretty bad, and it's just overall just not a great unit anymore. Real mind over matter type thing. Honestly, that's very true. Not faced Bond yet. No, I haven't faced the Bond yet so far, which I'm assuming if I go against the Bond, he's going to absolutely destroy me, so. That was pretty decent damage, but I have full ult gauge. You can try Lolly Merlin with Fest Gowther, Amelia, and Rom, or Fest Zeldris sub. Yeah, I've seen a couple of people use Festival Zeldris in the sub slot with him. For the first time, I'm on the 2nd stage of the Big Bird, and I have full health. Do you have a guide for stage 2? No, because I honestly don't ever get to stage 2. Like, I can beat stage 1 okay, like probably 50% of the time, but after that, it's really just all a big mess after that. Like, I tried to do stage 2 today, and it just fell apart pretty quickly. I don't know enough about stage 2 to really even give you any pointers. Like, I know that he'll use a buff card every couple of turns, and you need like a character to get rid of those buffs, but like he hits really hard after he puts the buffs on, so I really don't have much advice for you on that one. Thanks for the advice. I'm going to force myself to save up at least 600 or 900 gems for the next festival. That's pretty much like the most consistent thing that I try to do, is I try to make sure that I at least have enough to do a full rotation on big hype banners that are coming out. So like I did end up overspending a little bit on the Ragnarok banner just because I wanted to have both of those units because they were kind of cool and useful. But I knew that with where I was, and with me personally buying like the monthly bundle, so I get a couple of extra gems each day upon doing like dailies and stuff like that, I knew that I was going to be at least able to get back to 900 with the PvP gems that I get each week. So it was kind of just one of those things where I was like, well, like I'm okay with spending this amount because I know that I'll have enough for, you know, the new unit whenever they come out. So it's just kind of, you know, you just kind of have to budget yourself like you would have to do in real life with real money. So I'm sitting on 700 gems. If I were to summon, how many gems should I use up? I only spent 300 and was able to get him, but obviously you might not have as good of luck with that. So it really just depends on what you're comfortable spending, to be honest. This is kind of a tricky one. Let's go for maybe the attack seal, and we'll freeze her so that way she can't get off a buff. What's going on, Jay? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Which then again, I haven't streamed in a while. Rim would be good against the new Gowther. Yeah, she probably would be good against the new Gowther, honestly. I might try to hunt for Gowthers sometime. What's going on, Xenos? PvP with fans? I think I'm gonna try to plan a day whenever we're super close to 5,000 subs, by the way. I think we're literally like 50 subs away, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna try to make sure that I can plan out a day after we hit 5,000 subs to try and make sure that I can clear out some spots on the friends list, and I can get us to like get everybody together. And I'll make sure to like post a Discord announcement, and I'll try to make sure that there's at least a little bit of an advance notice for people who want to participate, and I'll try to make sure that we can, you know, have a stream day where we just, you know, I'll do PvP with fans and stuff like that, like subs. So I think that'll be something that I try to do maybe in the next maybe 2 or 3 weeks or so. That Zeldris 1v1 your team. Yeah, that Zeldris really did just destroy me, and he was level 80 too. I think he was max super awakened, but he was level 80, which was pretty impressive. I think Zeldris is a good good unit to like use like against Green Gowther, honestly. Kind of surprised. Which this guy clapped me. He did very good with getting because he went first, he was able to shut down Gowther, which was good on his part. I've pretty much lost this one, unfortunately. I feel like it's kind of like a 50-50. You either win your match and you do really well in it, or you just get shut down early and then they run all over you. And see, normally I would be like, oh hey, we're in a good spot, we have the ultimate, like we're able to do something here, but I'm not in a good spot because this ultimate doesn't do very good, so it's kind of a big letdown. So yeah. Alrighty. He has 2 ults in hand now as well, so I can't get, you know, anything crazy here. I guess I'll just try to delete cards. Boom, boom. 137k, and he has reduction, so that was honestly pretty decent, but still not great. That ultimate damage is ass. Like, it's so bad. Ridiculous. SR Meliodas should have had a taunt on his counter. Honestly, he really should have. He would have been really good with a taunt. There are only 2 units I'm really after in there, Merlin and Brunhild. Yeah, if you can try to do some of those like race draw tickets and see if you can try to pull Brunhild on the banner, because I think that would be your best shot at getting her. Is there a lot of Gowthers in PvP now? I haven't faced a single Gowther yet, but we've only done 5 matches, so it was pretty. It looked like a lot of people are probably skipping either that or they just went straight to PvP after the patch was live, but I didn't see really any Gowthers. 3, but mostly 2. The only festival unit I have are Margaret, Amelie, and Zeldris. Honestly, Margaret is all you need at the moment. Like, I mean, Escanor is really nice to have, but at the moment, like, Margaret's so good in the meta. Being smart with your savings, it's hard. Basically, after every festival unit, yeah, you and everybody else, trust me, it's really hard to get every single festival unit, especially with like the demanding, like they come out with bait banners and stuff like that where they want you to summon and everything, and it's a hassle. What's going on, Rasuka? Appreciate you stopping by, man. My biggest fear about saving for festival banners is that the banners might be awful from now on. Yeah, so they said in the dev notes that they were going to try to address that and fix it. We'll have to just kind of see what they end up doing, because right now, like, this banner was, I mean, I like the fact that the banner was rated up, but it sucks that you pull, like, it doesn't make any sense why you couldn't have the new characters rated up, because it's a festival, a celebration, and have old festival units still be on the banner. Like, shouldn't the festival units, or shouldn't the festival banners be good value? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me why they would try to mess that up. What was the Zeldris counter strategy? Just the fact that he can move, like with Zeldris's commandment active, you can basically just move cards to get rid of your debuffs and stuff like that. So you can use that to get rid of Gowther's buff cancel turn 1, and then you can still end up using her whatchamacallit, her buff card, the one that gives you, you know, damage. And I don't know what to call that card, man. It's the card, the big card, this card. You use Zeldris, you move one of her cards to get rid of the debuff, so that way you can still end up using Breath of Bless. I don't know why I can't speak right now. Bond level 1 detonate hit harder than this Gowther ult. Yeah, honestly, this Gowther's ult is so bad. Seen on Reddit, Green Mono's AoE is nerfed, I think, on global version. Really? I didn't see anything about that. I feel like Gowther didn't need a new unit, and if it did, then it should have been real Gowther. I was kind of expecting it to be real Gowther, but I have to be honest, I really do like the new Gowther. Like, I really do like his design and everything like that. What order is this in? Is he at the top? Am I just missing him? Where'd that boy? Where's the boy? Where is he? There he is. I don't know. I don't know what it is about this armor that he has, but I do like the armor a lot. Is this the new app version? Yeah, we're playing on the PC client. Really hyped for Demon Gowther. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought it was going to be Demon Gowther, which it definitely could have been. Like, I think it was probably between having like an old like season 1 Gowther or having a Demon Gowther, which this isn't even season 1 Gowther. Like, this is Gowther with restored emotions, so he has the necklace and everything, which doesn't make any sense because even when he gets his, you know, emotions restored, he doesn't get, like, he doesn't use this set, like this armor. He doesn't use this armor again, does he? I don't remember him doing that, so I don't know. Kind of weird. 300 and got 2 Gowthers and 1 Hauser. I'm done. Hey, congratulations on that. Just joined the Discord. Hey, welcome aboard. Kind of funny how the featured units have a rate up on the banners, but you get the non-featured units more than the featured. Yeah, it always ends up working out like that. I just lost my account and I had only 7 URs. I'm really sad, but I created a new one and pulled the Festival Gowther, and now I'm happy, but sad at the same time. I need to start all over again. Did you not have your account like bound by any means? Like, I know you can go to, I think it's player info and then player data, and then you, like, down here you can set your different stuff. Like, you can try to like set up your Gmail and everything like that, so that way you can't lose your account. Make sure that you do that with your new account if you didn't already. I just got 6/6 him in 1 rotation, but should I trade it with Merlin because I need her so bad? Honestly, having this go through 3/6 and then getting the new Merlin would be fantastic. I would say go for Merlin. She's so helpful. She's so good. I would definitely recommend that. I forget how to... I don't remember what I have it sorted by on mine. It's probably something kind of like this. I don't know. I'll have to look at my BlueStacks settings sometime and figure all this stuff out again. Thanks, much appreciated. No problem. Yo, I pulled new Gowther first multi. Should I stop? Absolutely. I do not recommend going much further on the banner. If you pulled in first multi, I would say just quit out and save up for the next banner that you want to summon on. Yours is ordered by characters. He's at the bottom. Yeah, I don't remember what I have it sorted by on BlueStacks, but it's definitely not that. Now Deanne is the only one remaining for festivals. Yeah, true. I'm actually kind of excited too. I think a festival Deanne could be really cool. Which it wouldn't surprise me if they ended up doing. Oh well, I hope that they do a Deanne next. Like if they did Droll Dance Deanne or whatever, like Giant Dance, that would be really, really cool. But I assume right after her would be the festival, or not festival, like the more like grown up looking king, like with full wings and everything like that, which could be cool. He's pretty neat. Well, the other Gowthers are at the bottom. True. Festival Zeldris should have been the ominous Nebula Zeldris. Yeah, I'm not really sure why that Zeldris is even a festival, because like this Zeldris isn't based on anything good, if I'm not mistaken. Like he's just like a random festival Zeldris for no reason. I don't know. Kind of weird, to be honest. Also still waiting for the Mael to drop. Yeah, Mael's going to be so hype. Everybody's going to want to summon for Mael when he comes out. You think Mael can be used with Estarossa? I don't know. Good point. I probably think he won't be able to be used with Estarossa. Well, I don't know. It's going to be a kind of a toss-up because he's got a different name. So it really just depends on how they end up looking at it. Mael might be for Anniversary unit. Could be. That would be a really like hype unit, and they're getting to that point in the story, so I don't know. Or at least Festival Estarossa. Yeah, could be. They're gonna pull out Revived Elaine before Miel. God, Revived Elaine. Oh boy. Praying the next festival is garbage so I can skip and save even more. Yeah, I just wish that they would space them out more. Like, I don't mind festivals when they come out, or I don't mind the characters being good, but like I wish they would space it out more so people have more time to like to save up, cuz like doing a festival like every other month is ridiculous. Especially with all of the banners in between being like a 600 mileage or something like that. Honestly, I'm super surprised that Matrona is even a like a step up banner. It's kind of ridiculous. Totally forgot moving skills cleanses debuffs. Just remembered it depleted ultimate gauge. Yeah. So it's actually pretty good. Waiting for Mayel. Yeah, a lot of people... What was it? I think it was before Festival Bond even came out. A lot of people were like, I'm saving for Mayel. And I was like, God, like, you gonna be waiting a while. But hey, whatever. Do what you want to do. What team should I put 11 in? It's annoying that 11 gains damage when she's attacked. Yeah, 11's kind of a weird one. I think if you can run like a... if you have 11, which means that you got Jim Hopper for free, running Jim in the back... Or does he even work in the back anymore? Or activates when entering battle. You do have to have him up front, which is kind of unfortunate. If you can run him with 11, and then maybe if you have any of the other festival characters like Amelia or maybe even Rim, you could try to run like other festival units with him. Kyo's obviously another good festival unit, or a collab unit. Sorry, not festival. I don't know. I think you could run something else, but I think collab units are kind of good to run with 11 just because you can use Jim to boost her damage a little bit more, but it's really up to you. 11 with Margaret, try that. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anybody use 11 with Margaret. Could be good. What collab would you like to see in the near future? Hard to say. I would really like a Fire Force collab. I really enjoyed Fire Force, and I feel like they would fit into the game kind of nice. Like, I feel like that's not like a super like mainstream sort of anime. Like, obviously, like you could be like, oh, Dragon Ball or One Piece, which I do really like One Piece, and I would love to see One Piece in the game. But Fire Force I think it would match the tone of the game very nicely, honestly. Mayel better be better than the one. It's gonna be hard to beat that, to be honest, without having him be just absolutely insanely broken. It's going to be interesting. I kind of hope that he's just like a buff card, or maybe a debuff card and then an attack card. Because if he's just got 2 attack cards like Escanor does, I don't know how anybody's going to manage. Hey, what's going on, Josh? I wouldn't be mad if they did a Berserker Esta before Mayel. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Should I pull Matrona or just wait for the Halloween Escanor? I don't know if it's going to be Halloween Escanor yet. I kind of hope it is, but I would say at least wait for her to come, or for the next banner to come out, unless you're playing on JP, because then the banner is going to leave. But I don't know. If you really need Matrona for like doing like the bird boss, then maybe go ahead and get her. But if you're not too worried about that, then I would just say maybe save up for the next banner. Mayel definitely saving for him. Yeah, a lot of people have been... Well, they said that they were going to be saving for him for a while, so I don't know if they caved in and just ended up summoning on some other stuff or what. Really hyped for the new True Fairy Harlequin. Yeah, see, that's the one that I think will be pretty interesting for a lot of people. Like, I think a lot of people are kind of be looking forward to True Fairy King. 11 with Tarmiel associated, maybe. Yeah, hey, she would gain a bit of her damage back. At least I hope that's what they call him. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Also, thank you, Nalyd. I beat the Tower of Trials finally. Ruin was such a pain. Oh my god. Some of those Tower of Trials maps are like the stages are ridiculous, man. They're just absolutely ridiculous. We'll get those 2 villains from the movie. Yeah, I watched the movie whenever it came out, and I'm interested to see who all they bring from the movie over, because those 2 villains do seem to be probably the most popular. So I'm kind of interested to see when they'll kind of do that. I'm assuming I don't think they released it like in tandem with Prisoners of the Sky when it came out, but they did do Prisoners of the Sky, and at some point I'm assuming we'll get a story chapter for the second movie as well, which I don't think Prisoners of the Sky is even like canon or anything like that. So how you doing, dude? I'm doing pretty good, Respawn. How you doing? Jujutsu Kaisen would be badass. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen's like popular enough to where I think it would bring a lot of traffic to the game, I think. I think it will be in order of Full Wings King, then Ominous Nebula Zeldris, then Mayel, then Demon Meliodas, then Demon King Zeldris. Yeah, that would be... I think that's pretty on par with, like, scheduling, I think. Blue Gowther is so good now he can counter New Gowther and Margaret. Good point. I didn't think about that. I do need to try that Blue Gowther out. Hopefully they're not as bad as a Bellion and Elat. So Elat is actually really useful, but she's not like good, I wouldn't say, but she can be very useful in certain scenarios. Twiggo counter unit win. I know, we can't counter Twiggo. I was really thinking about it, and I kind of want to try to like farm out some more of the Bluestones and stuff like that to get Twiggo's Holy Relic. But man, that bird boss is just so annoying to deal with. Like, I do kind of want to get this relic because it makes the bond team really good, but getting these Bluestones is ridiculous. And then like these aren't as bad. Like, I feel like I get these a decent bit, but you can see I only have 25, so it's just all luck on whether or not I pull these two or not. And because I can't beat stage 2, I don't know, it's really just hard in general to farm those out. So I might have to end up waiting until they add more ways to sort of get those things. I will never do the bird boss again, or ever again too hard. Yeah, honestly, he's ridiculous. He's so hard. And it's not even like good hard. It's like he's, very RNG based, which makes it just kind of annoying. It's not even like really... like, it's not like a fun game mode. It's like, oh, hey, I didn't pull 4 counter or power strike cards. Guess I lose. Like, that's pretty much the extent of it. It's really annoying. How were the multis? We did pretty good, honestly. We did up to the 300 mark, so we didn't even have to go but a third of a rotation, and we pulled 2 Gowthers and 2 Housers, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, honestly. I couldn't have asked for a better set of summons, to be honest. Forgot about the movie, but a Solad unit would be nice with Elat. Honestly, that would be kind of interesting. I don't know that they'll ever try to revisit the movie, like the Prisoners of the Sky movie with new units, but it would be kind of cool. They have cards for some of the Prisoners of the Sky movie characters, like some of the demons or whatever that you see in the movie. So, yeah, they could try to revisit it at some point, but I don't know. Blue Exorcist collab would be really neat. I've actually never seen Blue Exorcist, but it seems cool. I've seen like the trailer for it and everything on Netflix. How many copies have you pulled? We pulled 2 copies of Gowther, so nothing too crazy. Not bad, man. How were your summons? They were pretty good. I'm very happy with the summons. They could have been way worse, but the fact that I guess the fact that it was rated up really helped out a lot, so we were able to get 2 copies. Have you summoned? Yeah, we've already done our summons. They'll add Dead Arthur. His model just floating like the anime. God, that would be funny, actually. Day 1 player here have to rely on RNG for the bird. Feels sad, man. Honestly, that's how I feel. I've been playing the game since it came out, and there's been a couple of people that have told me, like, as free-to-play players, that they're able to beat like stage 2 of the boss, but it really just I don't think being a free-to-play player or being like a a pay-to-win player or like a whale or anything like that really matters when it just comes down to like RNG. Like, I think if I played the game long enough, like if I was just constantly trying to beat this over and over and over again, eventually I would get the good RNG and be able to beat floor 2, I think. But I don't really care enough because the incentive is there, I guess, to get the holy relics, but it doesn't seem worth it at the moment because none of the characters that I actually want holy relics for have holy relics, I guess. So I'll keep doing it weekly to try to get the weekly bonus and everything like that, or the weekly rewards. But until like I actually find a character that I really, really want a holy relic for, I don't really have any reason to try to like continue to farm it over and over again or anything. I'm just waiting to see the future holy relics before I sell my soul to defeat the bird. Exactly. Good night, Nalyd. Have fun and nice summons today. See ya, Aussie. It is getting kind of late, so we may end up wrapping it up a little bit soon. That's solid, man. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Imagine the Ludo holy relic. Yeah, I don't know what the angels relics are going to be like yet. I'm assuming they're not doing relics for demons or angels yet. because some of them have the second passive, sort of. So, like for Zeldris, for example, like he has the commandment on top of his passive, and then with Angels, like you can use Sariel, for example, like they have the Grace and a passive. So I guess adding an extra passive to that with a Holy Relic is maybe just something they're not prepared for just yet. So that's why they haven't done it. What's going on, Under Leon? Is Will's skill useful? It's like invincibility for 1 round, and then health falls below 50%. Yeah, Will was one of the units that one of the only units from that collab that I did not power up at all, and I really don't think that he's useful. Like it seems okay on paper, but even in execution, like it's just really not that good. No, they will add Arthur's Hand. God. Bird RNG is terrible. Yeah, it's really painful to deal with sometimes. Like, even today, because it reset today, and I had to do my my regular run for today for Bird Boss, it probably took me like 3 or 4 tries just to be able to beat it because I couldn't get decent RNG. And I mean, I use like a pretty regular team, I feel like. I probably could use a better team. I don't use the Margaret strat because I just don't like the Margaret strat. It makes me feel like there's even more RNG needed. So that's the team that I use, and I mean, I feel like that's the pretty common team that people end up using, but it just, man, it's so bad. Gotta give it to Festival Gowther for being the GOAT to my gyms, hard skipping. Yeah, really. I swear Deanna attack cards spawn 2 times more common than anything else. Yeah, I feel like I end up getting a lot of Derriere cards. And even then, like, I would love to get extra, like, heals or something like that with Liz, but I don't get those either. Really curious to see how they will add huge units for the real Demon King and Supreme Deity. See, the thing is, I don't think that they're going to make those playable characters. Like, I could see them doing, like, a Demon King Zeldris or a Demon King melee unit because they're normal-sized units. But for those kind of, like huge characters like that, I would just imagine that they're going to be like really hard bosses or something like that, either in the story or they'll make like a new game mode where you have to fight like the big Demon King. It would be really cool if they did like a co-op mode for that, kind of like the whatchamacallits, the demons at the moment. Like, it would be really cool if they were going to say they end up adding level 100 to the game or something like that, and they were like, okay, we've already gotten past the part in the story where, you know, Bond goes to purgatory and, you know, Meliodas and Bond are fighting the Demon King in purgatory. It would be really cool if they were like, hey, once you reach that part in the story mode, you unlock a new boss and you're going to fight the Demon King with a partner, and you beat him to get materials to level up your characters to level 100 or something like that. Like, I think that would be really, really cool in my opinion. Like, that just seems like it would be like a smooth transition into leveling up your characters further. So I don't know, maybe having it locked behind like getting all the way to that point in the story would be a little bad, but it would make sense. Like, I mean, if you want to get that high of a character, you would need to play through the story, but I don't know, they could tweak that idea or something like that. I was running attack defense on my Brunhild, but I found out that attack crit damage with crit chance stats is better because you can hit the cap with a level 2 power strike card on phase 4. Yeah, so I still need to mess with my rolls a little bit. My Brunhild has crit chance on this piece, but I have attack on this piece. I need to change this piece to crit chance because it really is that much more helpful. Like, I didn't realize how good it was until like I seen people like explain it a little bit further. Best team for the Croc boss. I actually don't remember what the best team was. I think the best team required you to have Kyo, which is a bit unfortunate because he's a collab character. But I think it's something to do with like you need him to have ignite stacks or something along those lines. So if you can use like Monspeed or something, you'd need to use him to maybe try to get extra ignite stacks on or something. He's really annoying as a boss, and it's very unfortunate that like Kyo is the best character because you can't get Kyo anymore. That's exactly my opinion on the bird. You think they'd make little Kath a character? I don't know. That would be actually pretty interesting, though. I could see them making like Arthur and Kath a character, like as a duo unit or something, kind of like Oslo and Hawk, maybe. I'm off to work, man. Have a good day. Yeah, you too, dude. I hope you have fun at work, or I hope it's not bad. At least I don't know. Not sure if you hate your job or not, but hope it's good. I won't pay for Holy Relic bundles unless Amelia gets a Holy Relic because simp. I don't know how they're gonna end up doing that. I don't know if collab characters will end up getting Holy Relics or not. I would imagine probably not. Is red SR Liz a good replacement for green SSR Liz? I've heard a lot of people say that red SR Liz is pretty good for the fight. I prefer green Liz because she can cleanse, but having that passive on red Liz is very helpful. Imagine fighting Demon King and you get a guaranteed AM melee. God, that would be cool. Those are going to be harder than the bird now. Yeah, really. Tamaki collab units ultimate is strip. I'm not sure what you mean by that, to be honest. That's something this game needs, guaranteed units for completing missions like DBZ or Dragon Ball Legends. That would honestly be pretty cool if they were actually decent units. Like, I know that they gave out Thonar for free whenever the first Ragnarok update dropped, but they do need to give out more free units as incentive for people to play, and they don't need to be just really crappy units. Like the top 100 characters, for example, like those are free technically, but you have to be really good at the game to get them. And even when you get them, like Cardinal Hellbrum is really bad, and so is Waylo, even though he's the best unit in the game. As far as looks, he's not good, but he looks great. You best believe Wild is getting a unit, dude. I really want Wild to get a unit. That would be really cool. A reward unit for completing an event. Yeah, that would be really nice. Are you on the PC version? If yes, how are you enjoying it? I am on the PC version, and I love it. It is so smooth, and it's fantastic. Like, the load times and stuff like that are a lot better. Well, I accidentally just exited that. Okay, hold on one second. Close the chat. Reopen tab. I just closed out the... closed out the chat by accident. Hope that didn't mess up the stream. I don't think it would, but yeah, like if we click on PvP, like the load time is very fast. Like on BlueStacks, it would have been a lot lower. Nothing. Never mind. I thought I saw something. We didn't see anything. You have a vid about it? Now I watched it. What did I have a vid on? Oh, yeah, I played the original Korean version whenever when they came out with it, and I enjoyed it a lot. It's really smooth. Kyo, green Escanor, green Gowther. That could be really interesting. What was Kyo best for again? Croc, yeah. The Croc Shell boss is best for him. Are you going to SA6 your festival units? I'm planning on it. I don't think that there's any unit specifically that I wouldn't want to SA6. I just went for the ones that I use the most at the moment that I did first. Off to bed. Have a good stream. I appreciate you coming by, Luigi. You talked in the chat a lot. I appreciate you, interacting with me. I have fun, just talking to chat and stuff. So have a good one, dude. Just want to ask how to get the other platinum coins. So those are festival coins. Unfortunately, the only way that you can get these coins is by summoning a festival unit, such as any of these characters. So I have one festival coin, and it's because I have an extra copy of Lost Vein Meliodas. Green Liz is needed for floor 2. But Red Liz is probably better for floor 1. That's honestly interesting. I think I want to try to find a more consistent team to just farm stage 1. I need to try out Red Liz and see if I can get better results from her. Can you change battle view on PC version? You can, as long as it's in PvE. You cannot change it in PvP. What am I looking for here? Like, I think if I go to just like a test, like if I try to test a unit, maybe, we might be able to change the view in this. No, we actually can't change the view in this. I'll have to go to like a stage or something like that. But you can see how fast the load times and stuff are on the PC version. It's honestly so nice. Like if I go to, like I'll probably do this anyway. So if we open this and go to it, it might not have my teams on here actually, which is going to be very unfortunate. It's not going to have them, are they? Nope. Ugh. I don't want it to autofill these either. I really don't. I don't even know what's good for certain bosses like this. What boss is this? I think this is the boss that I use the one Escanor on, because you need to be able to fight him like super fast, or else he just ults and destroys you. I can't remember who all I use for this. I know I use Mai for no particular reason, and somebody else. I don't remember. I think it was Gallant. No, it's not Gallant. I don't know. I'll have to mess with these teams a little bit more. We'll just use Gallant for the heck of it right now, though. And then maybe... let's use Blue Jericho in the back. Where's she at? Blue Jericho. I don't have any order. I'm hoping that it's going to have the the different camera view here, or else I'm just going to look like an idiot for sitting here for too long. Explosive Giant. 90k CC. Wow. It doesn't. I'm an idiot. Oh well. I regret upgrading Goddess Liz ult to SA2. I don't even use her. Yeah, I see Goddess Liz's ultimate is so good at higher levels. Like I wish I had mine higher. I think mine's either 3.6 or 4.6, but it's so good at 6.6. Like it reflects so much damage. Platinum coins with spikes around it. How do I get them? You have to summon festival units for it, unfortunately. Honestly, Wild should have dropped with Bond way back when. Honestly, he should have. That would have been a really cool thing. But if he ever gets released, should be a duo unit with Hawk, like Hawk and Oslo. Well, I mean, you don't really see Hawk and Wild as a duo in the show, though, so I couldn't really see them being like a duo unit, although it would be really cool. I'm watching how your videos on how to beat towers for crystals. Thanks. Absolutely. I'm glad they're helping. Okay, one more big bird before bedtime. I can't wait to snuffleupagus him. Yeah, dude, if you can beat him consistently, it's really cool. But if you're, having trouble with RNG, it just makes it really painful. Nalyd's all the one. Are you free to play? I am not free to play. I don't go out of my way to like whale for units or anything like that. So a lot of my characters are 1/6, but I do spend money on the game to like try to make sure that I can pull extra units and stuff like that, or like not extra units, but I can try to pull 4 new units when they come out. But no, I am not free to play. We need more blue on this one, so let's go for maybe Merlin and I don't ever use Tarmiel in this, so maybe Tarmiel and Blue Lost Vein. And I think I'll even throw... Where did Matrona go? Kind of want to just throw Matrona in the team. Probably not the best associations, but whatever. I'm saying you have to... or have a vid on Croc... and I now watched it and did my Croc. Oh, okay, cool. I gotcha. Yeah, I did a Croc Shell video back when he originally came out. So if I want to 6.6 my Cusack, I have to wait for this banner to drop where he's the only festival unit. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal with those are going to be, because those are Holy War festival units. And I mean, although they're still technically festival units, I don't know what their plan is with all of this stuff. Like, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see how they fix it, but it is what it is. You seem like you seem to be a cool guy, so I'm gonna sub. Well, I appreciate that, Hixus. I think that's how you say that. Hixus. Appreciate the sub, dude. Ouch. I only got past phase 1 for stage 1, then I died, then rage quit after 5 times. Yeah, it's honestly super frustrating. It really is just a huge pain to deal with. Cusack slaps him. The bird or what? Sorry, I'm so behind on chat. I need to try to catch up. I'm really bad at this. That's the petrified boss with Green King and Helbram. This guy petrifies? I'd summon if they dropped more commandment units. I want to use Malascula and actually crit and do ooga booga damage. God. I really think I want them to add the 3rd unit for a lot of the commandments. They really deserve it because the commandment units are really fun to use. I would love a new Gloxenia. I would love a new Monspeet, honestly. It would be really nice for them to just go back and release some of the older units that they haven't released yet, because there's a lot of just new units that really they're fine, but I feel like they're rushing through a lot of the story, and if they want to prolong the life of the game, they've need to be better about stupid stuff like they have been, or like they haven't been lately. But just releasing some older units that maybe aren't as hype, but fun, interesting units would be super good in my opinion for the longevity of the game. So for this guy, I use a specific team, which is Green Escanor, wherever he is. Green Escanor. I use Green Monspeet. Wait. No, that's not this guy, is it? Maybe it is this guy. I can't remember. We'll just use it for this either way. I use Green Monspeet. And then we'll just use... We could use Liz. She'd do extra damage. I think I'll save Liz, though, since I have her level 90. We'll just use some random green unit down here. We'll use, Thonar, because she's kind of useless. And then somebody green in the back. Maybe Elaine. Why not? So that way I can get decent... Oh, I actually use Gowther with this. Green Gowther. So that way I can rank up. Wish me luck about to spend 300 on Gowther. Well, good luck, dude. I hope it goes well for you. Hopefully with the rated up units you can get a copy or two. My Goddess Liz ult is max and woo-wee does it murder. Best part is how everyone underestimates it. Oh, absolutely. People really don't ever think about well, it played this wrong. I forgot that I'm not actually playing the game. That would have did so much damage if he would have used the thing first. Unfortunate. Is he gonna kill my boy? Don't kill him. I can't remember if this is the stage that I use him on or if I use Estarossa. I think I use Estarossa for this one. Did 30 draws and got 6/6 Twiggo. Yay. Hey, that's a win in my book. Do you think Green Bond with HR with Holy Relic would be good for Eagle, non-nunchuck? Not too sure. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the bond where they basically just get a damage increase? Because if so, he probably would be good. But I'm not too sure. I don't know exactly what his skills are. How do you feel about a lot of the big streamers stepping away from Seven Deadly Sins, Seaton, Sekapoko, and Nagato? I think it was kind of only a matter of time, to be honest. With the way that the developers are planning the game out and just doing scummy stuff. I mean, everybody's gonna have their limit, I feel like. I still enjoy the game a lot, so I don't really plan on stepping away by any means, but I do hate the fact that I can't just casually play this game. If I want to make content on the game and enjoy playing with new characters and stuff like that, I'm basically forced to spend money on the game, which is very unfortunate. Like, I feel like if they were a little bit more free-to-play friendly or something like that, it would definitely help a majority of the player base out. But it's just the fact that Netmarble, from my understanding, even on games that aren't Seven Deadly Sins, Netmarble is always very greedy with a lot of their gacha games. So it's just kind of inevitable, I guess. Like, just the tactics that they use when they make gacha games is just kind of scummy in general. Where is my red Gowther at? There you are, boy. Death Pierce? Death Pierce? Death Pierce? There you are. Dude, you can see how much faster this is. Like, normally, like, whenever I was playing on BlueStacks, like, selecting these and everything like that, you would hit set, or whatever the case may be. Like, you would hit set, and then it would take, like, a couple of seconds for it to, like, go down and everything. And I guess it's just because it was so unoptimized for being on an emulator. But, man, is it so much faster. But yeah, I used to watch a lot of those guys. Like, I used to watch Seaton for the longest time. He was probably the one that I watched the most out of any of them, because I think Seaton was just kind of like a relatable person, and like, he just genuinely seemed like he liked, you know, the game and wanted it to succeed, which is always very, very good. But Sekapoko was fine too. I didn't really like Sekapoko quite as much, but I mean, he made good content. He did a lot of really good stuff for the community. He was really active and, you know, helping with, like, you know, just the, like, learning the game in general. Like, he was like a super big, like, tutorials guy, and like, he knew a lot of the content, and I think he helped out a lot with like, translations, maybe not translations specifically, but he did a lot of, like, good stuff with like, helping players get ready for, you know, stuff on global, because he played the JP version and stuff like that whenever he originally played. So he was really, really good for that kind of stuff. And then Nagato's really good too. I'm subbed to Nagato right now. I originally found, or he was the first person that I ever subbed to that played the game, and I stopped watching him there for a while just because I already played the game, so I didn't really need any of the info that he was giving out. But I feel like he does make pretty good content on the game. Like, he's just overall very, very helpful. I watch a lot of his stuff because he's a JP player, so I can get a good sense of what's coming. So, but yeah, honestly, like, I wouldn't blame any of them for not playing the game anymore, because it's definitely, this is a completely different game than it used to be. Like, the game has changed so much since it came out. It's ridiculous. Festival Slater, passive, one-shots every demon in death battles and can be added in hell mode. God, that would be ridiculous. Slater's really cool as a character, though. I got 3/6 Gowther and 360 gems. Hey, that's really impressive. I'm so proud of you. Teleport / switch ability, non-speed, and then a turned good Derriere. Yeah, that would be really cool. Homie, you are the first person I see to be using powerful units for cave. It's better to use weak units, because when you face them, is sure when using strong units you can lose. Oh, I mean, I've done the cave like a million times, so there's like a set team that I always end up using for a lot of my, like, gold ones, and then for certain ones of them, or certain like level 3 gems, it's just easy to use some of the festival units and stuff like that. It's all right. It's not a big deal. I don't think Helbram's really all that bad. I think I used, like, Festival King for this or something. What was he, blue? No, he's red. Red. Sure, I'll like Cusack or something. What do we have? We could use, like, well, I don't want to use Nanashi in the back, actually. Like, I try not to make my teams, like, super stacked, so that way I don't have to worry about it whenever I have to fight them again. But for the most part, I'll use, like, one strong unit on any of the teams, and then I'll use, like, big units and stuff like that whenever it comes to fighting my own teams. Any blue unit should do any of these. Hello, we'll just use this in the back because it really doesn't matter. So smooth, so fantastic. All right, almost 2 a.m. here. Night, everyone. Have a good one, Senelder. Sorry, I'm bad at reading. Got Red Gowther on second summon. Thought it was Festival Gowther. Oh no. Which cosmetics are you going to get for Gowther, if any? I would like to try to get all of them, so that way I don't have to worry about it in the future. But I honestly don't know how much I'm going to use him, so I may end up just picking up one set that I like, and then see how it goes from there. Because he honestly doesn't seem like a unit that I'm going to want to use a whole lot, so I might just kind of save some money and buy like one set and just leave it at that. Have you gotten the Belmoth card yet? I've played Hell Mode a lot and I still don't have it. Starting to question if it's possible. So I don't have any of the demon cards, and I play Belmoth every single day, and I get gold chests all the time, but it's always the 2 cosmetic upgrade chest. Like, it's never the card, and it's so demoralizing. Like, I hate it so much. One of the guys that I do like consistent raid battles with, he's pulled the card 15 times at this point. He counted every time, and he sends me screenshots of it every time he pulls it, and he's pulled it 15 times, and I still haven't pulled it once. But it's a 0.5% chance to pull, so I understand why I haven't pulled it. It's just kind of annoying. Single target lifesteal and single target extort. Ult is single target and depletes ult gauge. Yeah, that could be pretty decent for him, honestly. Like, that doesn't sound bad. The only problem is like using any sort of debuff on him. You kind of have to stack debuffs if you want them to last, because he gets rid of 1 debuff at the beginning of each turn. So you kind of have to run him with something else. Like, if you're running him maybe with Green Gowther, like, make sure to put on Dissolve and the Extort at the same time, so that way you could try and make sure that he doesn't cleanse one of them off. But you know how it is. Well, I got 1 copy of him. What an L. 1 Gowther, 1 Hauser. That's not too bad. How many gems did you end up spending again, Drifty? Going to bed. Goodbye, everyone. See you, Angel. I appreciate you stopping by and chatting. Oh boy, can't wait till they make a copy of every festival unit. Can't wait to use my Christmas AM Melee. God, I don't know what they're gonna do with Melee. Like, I don't know what his extra unit's gonna look like, or when they'll release it. Rather. Yo, what's going on, Rigatoni? Seaton was the man, the voice of the people. Everyone else was kind of annoying. Thankfully, I found this channel. No homo. I appreciate it. I feel like I just try to be, you know, like a regular player. Like, I don't think I'm, you know, trying to be, you know, anything's too crazy here. I just enjoy playing the game and like making content on it. So it's easy for me to just enjoy it and kind of interact with the community and stuff like that, which is pretty much my main goal, is just to have fun, talk with the people. I need green units. Let's use Zeldris for this. I'm not going to use them for anything else. We'll throw Demon Melee in too. And then a random green unit. Who do we want to use? I don't care. We'll use him. Sorry, I'll get back to the chat in 1 second. Wasn't really planning on streaming this long, but I am having fun talking to you guys. I appreciate you all coming by, hanging out. All right. Okay. Where were we? Do you think the standard Margaret still places high in the meta? Margaret, Brudrol, Halloween Gowther, Death Pierce the 1 / the 1. Thanks, King. I think that I still, if I'm going to use Margaret, that's definitely the team that I'm going to use. I do think that the All Angels team, like the mono blue sort of team, is really good, and it's also very annoying to go against because of Tarmiel using stance cards, and Goddess Liz's shield can be very annoying, which is why when I play against that team, I really like having Ragnarok Deanne, But I think that the mono blue team might end up being the more popular or like highest like ranking Margaret team. But I think that the Gowther and Droll team is really, really good. Like I'm still very impressed with the overall just quick build up and like really big damage with that team. So I think that one's still probably my favorite. I don't know how I still see people use it a lot too. Like I would say it's pretty much like a 50-50 split on people using that and the mono blue. I got 3 SSR artifacts from Belmoth. Hey, that's awesome. Unironically, I was thinking of using green Griamore, but I'm broke on materials. I was actually really impressed. That was one of my favorite videos that Seaton ended up doing. Was whenever the one Escanor came out, he actually powered up green Griamore and showed how good his defense capabilities were, and it's actually insane, like how much defense and like how good he can be at just like tanking, which is, I mean, honestly, that's what he should be used for. Tell him to save some cards for us. Yeah, I know. He pulls so many of them. Not gonna lie, they better buff up this man soon. His 1/6 ult is horrendous. Yeah. 300's not too bad for one copy though, honestly. Like, I mean, from my experience having to spend normally 900 gems to get a copy of a festival unit, I'm very happy that I didn't have to go past 300 on this banner. So I would say if you don't have to go past 300, getting the new unit that's a win in my opinion. What do we got? Green unit. Let's use maybe something not as heavy. Let's use maybe red Slater and Zeldris is fine. But yeah, I can definitely tell of a difference in like performance on the PC version. It's very, very good. 1100 gems, 6/6 Gowther Pog. Hey, that's honestly pretty cool. Congratulations, dude. Also, I don't really understand the effects on Cusack Zeldris card that doesn't let them crit, but does more damage with crit damage. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I like it a lot. Like, I really like the way it works, but it is kind of confusing, to be honest. It's just as long as they aren't like, as long as their skill effect isn't disabled, and they use a cleave card in like it makes it to where they cannot crit with the card, so you can't get crit damage or anything like that out of it. But it takes their crit damage modifier, or like their percent chance on crit damage, and it factors that into the attack of the skill, which is really, really cool in my opinion. Because I like crit teams and stuff like that a lot, but it's like the opposite of a crit team. It's like the anti-crit team, which is still really, really cool to me. We'll go AM Millie. Who do I want to use in the back? Get rid of him. But Festival Gowther completely destroys that Droll, Margaret, and Halloween Gowther. True, I forgot about that. Yeah, with him entering the meta, it's probably going to be a little bit harder. I think with this meta, the whatchamacallit? The mono blue team, or like Angels team, is probably going to be better. Seaton was such a good content creator. He really was. He did a really good job with making content for the game, and I really like respect the fact that he just like, he didn't care what it costed. Like, he was going to spend a lot of money on the game and showcase the unit at their max potential, pretty much. Like, he was willing to do that, which is very commendable, because not a lot of people are willing to just spend like tons of money to just max out just like a regular unit and just show them off. Because I mean, like, you know, anybody can max out a festival unit and be like, wow, look at this festival unit doing insane damage. It's a festival unit, of course they're gonna do insane damage. But like, he would do it for just anybody, and I think that was really, really cool. Roars of Dawn can actually counter mono blue goddess team or any team with buffs and stances, so I'll probably make a team just for that. That would be really, really interesting. Let me know how that works out for you. Not gonna lie, I got the Belmoth card on my first try and never got another one next 50 plus runs. RNG can just make or break you mentally. Oh, that's insane, actually. The fact that you got it first try is actually nuts. Like, that's super, super cool. So congrats on that. I mean, really, that's all it takes, though, is you just need it one time. After you pull it the first time, you really don't need it again, because like, it just, the extra dupes, all they're going to do for you is, you know, they're just going to give you some extra materials to like rank up your artifact card sets, which is fine. Like, that's helpful. It is what it is, though. My luck on the Margaret banner was amazing, though. One rotation got me 6 AM melees, 2 Ludo Margarets, and 1 Zeldris. Dang, that's honestly really impressive. I think we ended up pulling Margaret at like 600 gems, and I think no, I maxed out I maxed out melee on the Cusack banner, but I think I did pull an extra copy of melee or Zeldris 1 on that banner, so that was kind of nice. Margaret banner was okay for me. I didn't have to go all the way to 900, so I really can't complain too much. But yeah, it wasn't bad. But it's all luck in the end. I don't know what I want to use for this one specifically. I just need red units, really. The game is so silent when you're selecting stuff, it makes me uncomfortable. We could use Rim. And then maybe we'll just throw... Well, I'll save Twiggo for whenever we make a Purgatory Bond team to fight my own teams. We'll just use a random red unit down here, I guess. King it is. Okay. Is there a good counter team against Festival Gowther? As far as I can understand, Purgatory Bond is probably going to be the best. I did go against a guy earlier that was using Zeldris, though, which was really, really helpful because he could move cards and remove the debuff from him and then still get off his buff cards. So that was honestly a really smart move on his play. So if you have like a regulars or like old Zeldris unit, like a red Zeldris or a blue Zeldris powered up, you could potentially try to use those to help counter him. But so far, I didn't see any blue or any of the Festival Gowthers whenever we played. But then again, you know, it just came out, so we'll kind of have to just see as the week goes on how like relevant he is in the meta. Anyone can't update on Google Play. Every single time we have an update, somebody ends up coming in saying that they can't update, and I can't remember how they say that you can fix that. But aside from just like uninstalling the game as a whole and reinstalling it, which is kind of a pain, I really don't know what else you could do. A good counter I saw was Tarmiel Esta. Really? That's actually kind of interesting, because stance cards he doesn't remove, or he doesn't block stance cards, does he? Or he might at level 3, but yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. Ooh, this dragon hits really hard. I think I used Jericho for this. I'm gonna use Allione in the back on this one for sure. I may throw Merlin on this one. Maybe not. I've already got this team kind of stacked, and I don't want to fight Merlin. Well, I could. It's not really a big deal. I'll use Alioni in the back. Because if I'm going to use Purgatory Bond for the last gold orb here, or the last gold thing, I should be fine with going against her. It'll take me a couple of hits, but it is what it is. How long have you been playing for, by the way? The game in general, I've been playing since the global launch. So as long as the global version has been out, I've been playing. Which is why today is so fantastic, because we got a PC version finally. After all these, you know, long months of playing the game, I can finally play it natively on the PC. Fantastic. What a great update. Best part about this update. Wow, destroyed him. Goodbye. Wow, that was impressive, honestly. I don't think I've ever beaten that one that fast. Assault melee team also because they don't use buff cards. Yeah, that could actually be pretty decent. And you're going to be like type neutral to Gowther at least, so just depends on what their like their extra team units look like. But yeah, that could be pretty good. I kind of hope it brings melee back to the meta a little bit, because I really like melee. Assault melee is very fun. He was green, wasn't he? I keep looking at it and then immediately forgetting. Yeah, he's green. Red units. We'll throw Glocks in, because why not? We will throw Easton in, because why not? And Derriere for no apparent reason. Where is my red Jericho? Red Jericho. I don't think she's 80. She's not. Okay. Go to the Play Store and look up 7DS Grand Cost, and you should be able to update. To fix the unable to update issue, you have to max out Taizu and create UR gear for him. Oh no, that's a hard ask. That's a really tough one to commit to, honestly. It's kind of cool that the dudes who are in the Grand Cross live streams give shout outs to content creators. Why do you think they do that? I don't know, to be honest. I guess it's just because they didn't used to do that. They used to have a creator club program where they had content creators that were like, they used to give out like gems and stuff like that to the content creators that were part of the club, but they stopped doing that because a lot of them wouldn't sign up for it because they wanted to be able to report on leaks. And if you were a part of the creators club content, or like the creators content club, you weren't allowed to talk about leaks. So they ended up stopping with that. They didn't do that anymore. And I guess they just wanted, like, recently, I guess the game has been under a lot of fire, so they've just been like, oh, hey, like, let's try and, you know, talk about community members and try to relate with the community so that way they don't hate us as much, to be honest. Like, that's kind of how it comes off to me. But I don't know. I like the fact that they call out content creators and stuff like that. It's cool. I restarted my phone and the update was there. Hey, well, I'm glad that worked for you. I was hoping you could see the mecha suit in the open lobbies and stuff. Oh, is he just like, is Gowther just like walking around like regularly? I didn't know that, actually. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I think the whole like appeal to the character is that he has the mech suit, his big armor. What are we going against? Is it Merlin? It is the Merlin team. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna, let's do auto to see. Okay, it did put him on, but we need Twigo in the back. Wonder if we could use him. Oh, we can't because we have Excalibur Arthur. I'm an idiot. We're going to use Jim Hopper. The man, the myth, the legend. I don't really have anybody else that would be worth using, to be honest. Man, gonna make me use a stamina potion right at the end. Sometimes it happens to me as well. I solved uninstalling via Q app. Oh, that's actually interesting. I didn't think about that. But since it's in the weapons category, it's disabled. Weapons category. What are we talking about? Is the PC version working only on Windows 10? I'm not sure on that, actually. I don't know anybody who's not on Windows 10, so I don't think I could test that for you. But it is only for Windows in general. You can't use it on Mac or Linux at the moment. Best waifu in the game. Ooh, tough. I really like Margaret, to be honest. I really like Margaret. As far as like the 7 Deadly Sins goes, I probably pick Deanne, and out of the commandments, I would go with Derriere. But I think overall, I really do like Margaret. Jim Hopper uncovered. What do you mean by that, Ibrahim? I think the cleave effect was for not giving LV melee gold cards turn 1 and dying. Maybe, but I'm pretty sure Green Zeldris was the first one to get cleave, and he came out way after melee. It would have been really cool if they would have made that effect way beforehand, whenever melee was more relevant, but nobody uses melee anymore, unfortunately. I really like LV melee too. He was such a cool unit. He was like the perfect festival unit because he wasn't like, he was squishy enough to where you could like take him down if you really needed to, but he was deadly enough to where if you didn't take him down, he could rebound really easily and come back and try to win the match. So I think he was just like a really interesting unit in general, but a lot of the festival units are just like overpowered with like 0 downsides, and it's a little unfortunate. Likes men possessed women. Hey man, I'm gonna take what I can get on this one. I really do like Margaret. And Margaret's not always possessed by Ludo. I really like Ludo in general, but Margaret is a regular person. It's Gilthunder's girlfriend, dude. Come on. She has just a regular no man inside of her form. Melascula's best waifu. I don't like Melascula too much, honestly. She's okay, but she's not like any of my favorites. Anything suggesting otherwise is slander. Well, I wish I would have read that before I just slandered it. Melascula's a snake, literally. True. Margaret is cool, but there's always that thing in the back of your mind that there's a dude in there. See, there's not always a dude in there, though. Oh. You can hit the escape key. I forgot this was there. Halloween Melascula makes my snake dance. Ah. Alright. Okay. Is Margaret good for new players for PvE? Margaret is pretty much good all around, I would say. Like, if you have Margaret as a newer player, I think you're set for PvE and PvE stuff, because she's really good just in general. I wouldn't say that she's like the best for PvE, but she's still good, like, for sure. Like, that buff card is gonna make anything hit hard. So Melee and Bond will become stronger and stronger as soon as more human and demons come out, so they are never out of the meta. Yeah, honestly, they're pretty future-proofed, which is very interesting. I'm glad that Melee is future-proofed like that. I wish they would make more like race-based teams. Like, if they focused more on like a giant team, like, it would be really cool if a Festival Deanne was going to be like something to do with running all giants. That would be very nice. Just having like mono teams and stuff like that really helps distinguish the meta a little bit, and it makes it to where you can't just run the same crap that you always run. Like, it's so easy to just throw Gowther on a team with somebody, or throw him and Ludo CL on a team and just try to get max damage out. I don't know, I think I like having mono teams a little bit more, just personally. Deanne, Jericho, and Mai. those are all very solid picks. I really did like Jericho a lot in season 1 and 2, but I think she just kind of phased out once Derriere got introduced for me. Maya is also very attractive, but she's not really a Seven Deadly Sins character. Brunhild made me summon because she's waifu. Honestly, Brunhild is fantastic. She is my representative unit for a reason. What a beautiful woman. Free to play since day one, nearly 6 million box CC, yet no Margaret or Bond. Any fest 6/6, should I quit? I mean, you don't necessarily have to have those units, but for the PvP meta, it is like almost like required, which is really unfortunate. Like if you don't, I don't know what it would be like for a player to not have Margaret and Bond at this point, but if you still have Escanor and you can do decent with Escanor, then I would say you're all right for the moment. But it really just depends on how much the meta shifts in the future. Margaret appeal, in my opinion, is when she is a badass, and that's only when she's possessed by Ludo. I mean, yeah, I guess. I just like Margaret's aesthetic in general. I just spit on my keyboard. Very cool. I just like her look. Like, her look is very cool. Like, you can minus the wings if you want to. She doesn't have to have the wings. But, like, her outfits and stuff are top-notch. Top-notch. I don't know. She's just a really, like, attractive woman. Fairy team. I would really like to see a fairy team. The only time fairies have been meta was, like Kingbrum. When Kingbrum was a thing. And that was, like, years ago. Like, literally over a year and a half ago, because it was one of the first metas. Even when Winged King came out, you didn't really run any other fairies with him besides maybe Winged Elaine, or like Golden Wings Elaine. But yeah, King was very unmeta as well. He literally dropped off as soon as the next banner came out, pretty much. So that was pretty unfortunate. Brunhild is waifu as well. Very. When do you think Margaret will come back in a banner? I'm not sure at the moment with the whole festival debacle thing going on, so we'll just kind of have to wait and see on that one. I'm a whale since day one, and I have nearly everyone's 6/6 besides the new Gowther and Brunhild. Dang, that's impressive. Congrats on sticking with it, honestly. I feel like a lot of players since day one have probably quit at this point, but there's some people who still really enjoy the game. Like, I still really enjoy the game, but I couldn't imagine spending that much money on this. Like, it just, whew, that's a lot of money. My favorite waifu is Roxy and Evil Lilia. Good choices, honestly. Roxy is quite waifu. I don't know where I have a Roxy at, unfortunately. Red Roxy is most waifu. Roxy is very waifu. I really like Mono as well. Mono is very waifu to me. She's got that whole, like, ninja aesthetic going on. It's really hard in PvP, dude, yet new Deanne helps well. Yeah, this new Deanne is very, very good for the meta. So good. I really, really like Ragnarok Deanne. So much fun. Bayrieri and Liz. I'm not, like, a super big fan of Liz, but I definitely see the appeal with Liz. Like, I like this Liz a lot, too. Like, I don't know what it is, just the red hair is kind of cool. But, yeah, regular Liz is just... She is very attractive. I'll give you that one. But yeah, Derriere really, really good. Gowther's the ultimate waifu. I don't understand that argument. Gowther is a doll. Is Festival Gowther a must summon in your opinion? No, not really. I would say if you really, really want Gowther, or you're really, really trying to, like, counter Margaret's, then maybe. But I honestly think with this banner lacking in the festival department because of this whole thing going on, and, you know, just his ultimate doesn't scale very well and everything, I would say he's probably not worth summoning for. Everyone forgot about Red Arthur. He's good in PvP. Red Arthur, as in Excalibur Arthur, or like the old Red Arthur? Because I don't know that you could really use, like, old Red Arthur much anymore. But maybe. Red Arthur. The OG boy. I do like a lot of Arthur's outfits. He's cool. Regular Arthur's neat. Some random cat pulled up to my door and scared me. Cat was T-posing at the door. God almighty, that would be scary, Ghost. I don't know how I would deal with that. 4-6 Gowther, 900 diamonds. Let's go. Free to play, by the way. Hey, congratulations. Hope you enjoy them, man. 420 get 3-6 is lucky. Yeah, I would say that's pretty lucky. 3-6 and 420 gems. That's honestly impressive. 100% when TFK Harlequin is released, he will bring back fairies. I hope he does. That would be really cool. Hello, 5-6 Festival Gowther in one rotation. First time. Hey, congratulations, Howard. That's awesome. I don't like to quit the game because it's just so much fun for me. Best waifu still Gallant. God. Yeah, honestly, I mean, if you still have fun with the game, like, there's by all means, like, I mean, if you enjoy it, I mean, have fun. I mean, that's all there is to it. I still really like the gameplay. I like how the game plays in general. It's a very, very fun game. I think it's set up really well. And, I mean, it's just overall, like, I've never played a gacha game that was quite as fun as this one. So this is the only reason why I've stuck with it this long is there's not been anything that's come out that's been better than this, in my opinion. Ragnarok DN ult is at 6-6 can match Bond ult damage, but enemies have to have buffs. Yeah, honestly, she hits really hard. I only have her at 1-6, and she destroys. Like, it's ridiculous. Let's not forget Merlin. Merlin is also a very, very nice waifu. Where is... Do I have... Yeah, Blue Merlin. Blue Merlin's really cool. I have her in this weird Starbucks outfit thing. Ragnarok DN ult hits like a truck even at 1-6. Agreed. The old red Arthur, I use him a lot of teams because of the AoE damage buff. Oh, really? That's actually kind of interesting. I missed the summons. Yeah, you did. It's okay, though. We did really well. I'll try to upload the video tomorrow or the next day. I'm not really sure exactly when I'm going to post them just yet. But, yeah, they went pretty well. I'm honestly pretty happy with them. But you didn't miss too much. We actually... A hint for you, we didn't have to summon for too long, so that's really nice. Tips from the future. Bond will dominate for the next 4 months. People will use holy relics even for Arthur and Easton. Yeah, honestly, the holy relics are helping the Bond team out so much right now. It's ridiculous. Like, the JP and Korea players are destroying with Bond at the moment. Best team for Festival Gowther. When we were playing with him, we were basically just using a full unknown team, so using Amelia, and we were using Blue Summer Merlin, but you could probably use Festival Merlin as well if you have her, and then running Rom in the back. My dog is getting restless. I might have to talk to you guys later. I might need to take him out and go to bed. Your CC box almost same like mine. That's not too far, I see. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty impressed with mine. Like, it could be better for sure, but a lot of my characters are not like 6'6" or anything like that. And I have a decent amount of gear, so I think that's one of the reasons why it's so high. I'm gonna go do a single for Gowther and 6'6" Hugo to counter the goddesses. God, if I pull Gowther, I'm uninstalling. Why would you uninstall if you pull him, though? Then you can use him. You know, that's kind of funny. It's Red Margaret, Red Arthur, and the one, trust me, this combo, boom. Wow, very interesting combo there. I might look into that. I didn't really think when I summoned for this man, I got no unknown units to use with him. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know really what you would use besides that. I mean, he's kind of just a support unit, so you can throw him on anything, I think. But, yeah, I don't know. I think he's going to be best with unknown units, but it is what it is. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Hey, jump up here. Come here. How many Gowthers did you pull? We pulled 2 Gowthers, which was I was honestly impressed because we only spent 300 diamonds. I got Amelia 6'6", sadly no costumes. No cosmetics. Yeah, I feel like, well, whatchamacallit. Collab units are really tough because you need to buy, like, they're kind of short notice a lot of the times, and you want to try to pull as many copies as you can because you never know when they're going to come back. And then you also need to buy cosmetics and stuff. It's just a huge, like, spending fest whenever collabs end up coming around, so it's really dumb. Got a trick Netmarble to give me Gowther. We do got the doggo. Such a pretty doggo. Nice doggo. What's the dog's name? His name is Zippy. Z-I-P-P-Y. Zippy. Zippy. We need more summer and Halloween skins. I think they brought back a lot of the skins for JP in Korea this time around, so we should be getting some outfits that we didn't have last time, which is nice. I think the best Gowther combo is Keo Zeldris and Green Monspeed. That could be interesting. Dog. A doggo present on a live stream. I'm gonna go hit the like. Yeah, I got to take him out though. I really do appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out. We streamed a lot longer than I initially thought we would, but it was fun. I really enjoyed talking to you guys and just having fun and, you know, doing the summons and a little bit of PvP. We ended up playing the trading cave for some reason, training grotto, but it is what it is. Just kind of doing stuff while I talk. So that's pretty much going to be it. What units you don't have? These are the only units that I'm missing at the moment. But we skipped Oslo and Hawk, and then I skipped Easton and Mono. I'd never have gotten into top 100, and then I just wasn't lucky enough to pull Elaine or Halloween Melly, but they're not really too big of a deal. I would kind of like Halloween Elaine to help out with buffing attack on Red Demon, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. So good night, fun hanging out with y'all. Yeah, I really do appreciate everybody coming by and just hanging out in general. What happened to that bowl cut guy? He's still here. He's just he's a top 100 reward, but you can't get him anymore, I don't think. So kind of sad. See ya. I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you guys so much for, you know, stopping by, chatting with me. It really does mean a lot. So yeah, if you haven't already, if you enjoyed the live stream and you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. Obviously, completely optional. Do as you wish. But that's gonna be it from me for tonight. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm going to be posting, you know, videos on the new update and everything like that throughout the week. So I guess feel free to stay tuned. So yeah, that's it from me. See you guys later.